Hi, this is Ms. Upstrom, and I'm going to talk about how to do a works cited page using Noodletools, which is the most efficient and useful tool that you could do it with. You could use other resources like Citation Machine, but most of those are missing areas to put information, and then you lose points because it doesn't have spots for it. So the first thing you want to do is go to the Hayes website. Click on the Library Research Center. Off to the left, you'll see Essay Formatting and Noodletools Info. And here, Ms. Ressler has given you instructions on how to fill it out, but I will also go through it for you. If you notice, the first time you ever use it, you have to sign in using the Hayes account, and then you create your own from there. So, you don't have an account yet, so you must register. So you click Register. The username is DCS1 and the password is Pacers. From here, you then fill out information about yourself that you will actually remember in order to use it in the future. So I'm going to put the latest date because I'm never graduating from Hayes. You need to come up with a personal ID that you will actually remember. I'm just going to make a dummy one because I already have my own account. So I'm going to make one for my son. So I will call it Duplain D. Dean. Looks like we're good to go. I'll make a password. Let's just say it's Upstrom. You do your initials and any 3 digits or 4 digits of a phone number. Click Register. Once you are in Noodletools, you will click New Project. And here's where you can enter the title of your project. Let's say I'm doing a poetry project. You will be using MLA, so click MLA, and then always choose the advanced option because it gives you more choices of the different kinds of materials you might use. Click Submit. From there, you click on Sources, and that is where you're going to start putting in resources that you have found for your project. So I go over to the left, and you see Create a New Citation. I click Create a New Citation, and it brings up this thing. This helps me narrow down what it is that I'm using. If I'm using a book, I use a print. If I am using a database, I click the database. Now, if I'm using a website, this is going to be my resource that I'm going to cite right now. It's a poem page about Maya Angelou. So it's a website. So I click Website. Now, there are different kinds of things that you can find on a website, like an audio clip or a government court case or a lecture or a magazine or a newspaper. If you are using a news source, this is what you would click. But this is just a web page, a website and a web page on that website. So I click that. Here's where you start filling information out. Whenever you click on any of these boxes, it gives you a little helpful hint about what should go in there. So the URL, I'm going to copy that and I'll paste that here. Date of publication. If I go to the website, if it's not right at the top, wherever the resource is, the next best place is the very bottom of the page. This is whenever that thing was updated or put on the website. There are no dates down here if you see. So if I don't have the information, I leave it blank. I don't put anything else. But I do have the date that I accessed it. And then it has this handy little button called Today, so I can click Today and it puts in today's date. Now, the next thing is contributors. What that means is an author or an editor. You only put people's names in the contributor section, not organizations or corporations. So if I look here at the top, if I don't see that it's by one individual or at the bottom of the article, there's not an actual person's name, and Maya Angelou did not write this about herself, then I again leave it blank. Web page or document article title. Again, this pops up with a little piece that tells you what to look for. Look for the title at the top of the web page in a larger font. This is the web page, not the website. This page is called Maya Angelou. So that is what I'm going to type here, exactly as it appears on the page. English translation of document or article title. If you had a foreign article, you would put the title there, and then here's where you would translate it for people who don't speak whatever language that was. That's probably never going to happen for you. The name of the website. At the very top of the page, I should be able to see what this website is called. It's called poets.org. Okay. The publisher of the site is always found at the very bottom of the page. If it's not on the bottom of the page from the article, then it's on the bottom of the home page for that website. Here I have copyrighted to Academy of American Poets. And so that is what I will put in here. Notice that I capitalize the first letter of each word as I properly should. If there is another individual who edited it, you could add that here. Or if it were a journal or article, you could make the addition inclusions right there. Otherwise, you simply click Submit. And that is how you create a citation that is accurate and has all the necessary information.